Good evening, everyone. Hopefully, everybody is doing great. So, I don't know if you're watching live or watching the replay, but welcome back to Forex Talk Over Beer. So, the concept of the show is pretty simple. Ooh, I'm super blurry. Okay, so the concept of the show is super simple. We're gonna break down some charts, some winning trades and losing trades. I don't know what's going on with my camera right now. Is she okay, or she's having a headache? I don't know. But hey, so we're gonna break down the winning trade and the losing trade today. We also gonna give you some trade idea for the next upcoming days. And I'm getting message like regularly that people are actually making money with those trade ideas. So make sure to take some notes. Okay. So I don't know if my I think since I got my hat, I think the light is not this disturbing. Okay, so hey, first thing first, the concept of the show is really simple. We're gonna crack up a nice little beer here, and we're gonna do a cheers, and we're gonna enjoy a nice little drink all together. And we're gonna discuss forex. So, if you have any question, okay, this show is getting interesting when you guys have questions. So don't be shy to ask those questions away. I'm gonna insert most of them except for the stupid question. All right, there's almost no stupid question. Okay, but there's some weird people out there. So, all right, guys. So first thing first, let's pour this little thing in the glass, and this gonna be super good. I have a feeling, man. This double IPA is gonna be amazing. It's one of the best microbrewery here in Canada. So it's gonna be amazing. So, guys, let me know in the chat. So far this week, winning week, losing week. How's it going? How's it going? How's your September month going? I'm just curious. And where are you guys from? If it's the first time you guys showing up, and guys, don't forget to smash that like button, right? Okay, let's go see the comments before we get going. Oh, Mister, cheers. J'espère que tu vas mieux. J'espère que tu vas mieux, man. Puis là, il faut se parler cette semaine. Là. Ben, cette semaine, c'est déjà rendu jeudi, ça va vite. Hello, George. Hello. Hopefully you're doing good. Great. George. I've been having a break from live trading, to be fair. Hey, George, we all need those breaks sometimes. Okay. I personally took some a while back, and sometimes it's better to step back to move forward. Yeah. Like the best example I can give you, it's those long jumper, the people that do those long jumps, they need to go back, take a swing, and jump further, right? So it's the same thing. It can be in relationship, in business, in trading, in sport, in anything. Sometimes when you're too much into something, you need to take 2 steps back to be able to make 10 forwards. Okay. So everything is good about taking a break, George. Actually, I mean, you should be proud of yourself of not, sometimes not taking a break is going to be worse for you. So props to you for taking the time for yourself and taking a step back, Pas parfait, mais ça va. Hey, moi, là, je mouche encore jaune, ça fait plus que 10 jours. Fait que, juste te dire, c'est un peu terrible. Cheers, guys. All right, so let's get going. Let's pull up the chart. Let's pull out the chart. All right, guys. Let's start with GJ. GJ, man, GJ recently, not much to do with it. Okay. I didn't do anything on GJ except for I almost forgot the H4 dogtail setup today. So that's the only trade I took on GJ this week. It was the H4 dogtail setup. So actually, we're going to talk about 2 winning trades. I completely forgot about that one. So let's discuss that one, okay? This one is really simple. I mean, if you've been following for a while, you all know about the dogtail setup. If you're new here, let me explain it to you. It's pretty simple. It's based out of the H4 candle at 9 a.m., okay? So basically, this candle right here, I wait for, let me grab this arrow. So I wait for this wick. Let me zoom bigger so it's going to be easier for you guys. There we go. Perfect. So I'm going to wait for this wick to be formed to the top. And once we come down and break the low, I take the entry. Okay. And this one, I went for 1.5 to 1 because we were already bearish. So I was like, all right, cool. perfect. Let me grab a 1.5. And that was it. I closed everything. It was a quick scalp, in and out, and I was gone. Okay. So it was pretty simple. Grab a couple pips there, 1.5%. Thank you very much, and have a nice day. Okay. So this setup is very simple. I used a fixed 15 pips stop loss on that one. Actually, sorry, it was 18 to be exact. So it was 18 pip stop loss on that one, and I wrote it down. Okay, so very basic setup. But this setup has been working for me for so long, that when I see it and it makes sense, I take it. Let me see if I saw a question, I think, or comments. Let's see. Yeah, hey guys, don't forget to smash the like button, right? Hey, yeah, I was doing amazing, had so much profit, but then made the stupid mistake to over risk and lost a lot. So I'm stepping back for a while. Yeah, George, you know what? That happened to me too, and at one point you think you're invincible, and when you're having so many wins, and you're like, yeah, I got this, and now you're increasing your lot size like crazy, or you're putting like 10% risk, and now suddenly you get slapped in the face. But, it's a great learning. It's a great lesson. You're just going to come back stronger at it, so. Munir, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing great. Yeah. All right, so let's continue here. So now if you look at GJ for any swing ideas, there's not much to do, okay? Let's break it down very quickly. Actually, hold on, wait a second. Now this looks good. This might look good for next week. So we finally have this pullback. So let's take a look at the weekly time frame, our fib here. Okay, so this zone, this previous structure right here that we are being retesting right now, it's also inside that golden zone of the weekly time frame. So we're definitely going to keep an eye on this right there, because we might see rejection. And if we see rejection there, I'm going to be interested, because we need the daily now. Okay, let me remove this fib so it's not confusing. Actually, let me identify that first. Let's do this. Let's what's going on here with my tools? Let's put weekly GZ. Here we go. Perfect. Now let's remove this. All right. And look at the daily. Okay, so daily now is actually right at this previous structure, which is also a daily area of interest. And we are inside that weekly golden zone. So now what I need, let's update those lines. Boom. So this is our new lower high, and this is our new lower low. So right now I need the daily to go back bullish, okay? Meaning that next week we need the daily to come here and to continue to the upside, okay? So that's what I'm going to be waiting for, okay? And of course, the 4 hour is going to have to switch bullish, obviously. Actually, let's update this. Oops. Let's update this. So this is our lower low here. Perfect. Okay, so I think we got a pretty clear idea here for GJ for next week. It looks actually decent. So cheers to that. Finally, GJ made it to the watch list. Can you see GU for tomorrow? Yeah, we're definitely gonna take a look on GU. It's somewhere on my list. It's down here, so we're definitely gonna take a look at it. Okay, so next on, let's move on to AUD CAD. AUD CAD was actually the winning trade for the week. So that was good. If you were on the live stream Tuesday, you actually took that, maybe you took that trade live with me. I actually took that trade live, and I actually explained this right here that I missed. Because, okay, so let's break those two, okay? This one, I didn't took it, okay? This one, I didn't took it. I placed it there for learning purposes for myself and yourself, guys, okay? I want to explain what happened there and how I did fucked up on that one, okay? I still got a winner out of it, but my winner would be way bigger, okay? I mean, way bigger. It would be bigger, okay? Okay, so let's break it down. Let's start with the weekly. Okay, so the weekly was bearish, right? So weekly was bearish, and we broke this support, and which is also, if you go on the daily, let me, we'll come back on the weekly. If you see, this is a daily area of interest. We got a lot of resistance, support. Over here we got some resistance, support. So pretty valid area right here. So let's go back to the weekly for 1 second. So basically, what happened is we came down here, boom, and I was waiting for price to retest over here to continue down. Very simple, okay? Very, very simple. So now if you go down to the daily time frame, you want the daily to come back bearish, right? So what happened here is the daily was bearish. Actually, it was always bearish at that moment, still bearish because we didn't broke here and we didn't break down here. So this is all just price structure. At this moment, I can take it up here if I want, but my H4 time frame was not bearish. My H4 time frame was bullish. Okay, so if you see here, my H4 time frame was bullish. Actually, no, sorry. What am I saying? The H4 time frame was bearish. Sorry, guys. So it was from there to there. Sorry for the confusion. I was actually waiting for the lower high potential, which is inside the golden zone. Okay. So once we reach here or here, the golden zone, I look for the switch on the lower time frame, which is the H1 or 30 minute. Okay. So what happened here? If you go down to the H1, okay, here when we reach it the first time, we never had the engulfing candle. Okay, we never had the engulfing candle after switching bearish. Okay, meaning that if you look here on H1, let's say we did this, we don't have the engulfing candle right here. Okay, we don't have it. So there was no possible entry. But once we came up here, okay, when we came up here, if you look on the, where I fucked it up is on the 30 minute. Okay, I want to show it to you right there. Okay, right there. So if you look, let's start from there. Okay, so if you look here, boom. Okay, now we become bullish here. Bullish here. We got high low, nothing, just structure here and here. So here, this is our high. So here, the 30 minutes just became bullish at that moment. Once we broke down here, we're bearish. So now at that moment, I'm just waiting for a retest here and an engulfing candle, which is right there. This nice engulfing candle, boom, you can take the entry right here and take it down. Okay. But I didn't see that. You know why I didn't see that? Because I was focused on H1. And on H1, my low was here. So that's why I kind of missed this entry. Okay. So that's where I kind of fucked it up ish, So it is what it is. So what happened now is now we were on the live stream on Tuesday morning. By the way, cheers, guys. We were on the live stream and I realized that live with you guys. I'm like, shoot, I fucked it up. I missed it. Okay, so now how can I get back in that trade? So what happened after that is we actually looked at it and I was like, okay, cool. Let me remove those arrows so it's less confusing. Kind of right here. Let's do this. Here we go. So I was like, all right, cool. So now let's take my first idea. So my first idea was to break this low right here, right? Because I was focused on H1. So I was like, all right, so this is the low I need to break to become bearish. So once we broke it right here with a nice engulfing candle, it was like 8 a.m. So I know there's volume in the market. I'm not going to wait for a retest. Actually, I took the entry right away. Okay, so took the entry right away, boom, based on this engulfing candle and write it down. What happened the next day? This was fucking crazy. Sorry for the F-bomb, guys. But this was crazy. It was like CPI news, if I'm not wrong. Whatever news. I think it was CPI. And price went down like crazy. My original TP was a 321, which was like, I swear, like, look at this. I'm just gonna correct it right here. My original TP was supposed to be, because this is the exact entry price that I had on my MT4, right? So it was right here. So my 321 was right here. Okay. So I placed my TP there and I see price like when it goes straight down super fast. And I'm like, it's gonna hit it, it's gonna hit it, it's gonna hit it. I was like, no. So I'm like, shoot. So now I'm like, it start retracing. I'm like, oh, F me, you know. So I start moving around my thing and I was like, all right, where's 2.5? Where's 2.5? It's like 2.5 is right there. So what I did is I put my TP and I put my DP line and I move it with magic key to this exact price. I was like, fuck it. If it hits it, it's gonna close, you know. Actually it didn't work, so I had to close manually. So I did close probably like a little bit less than 2.5, like 2.4 something, you know. But I don't know why it didn't work, but I had to close manually. But I closed like on this retracement because I was freaking out. I was like, shit, fuck it. Because I know, you know, when you've been trading for a while and you experience news, you know that most of the time when price melt or skyrocket, like it takes a couple minutes or a couple of seconds and price retrace right away, you know, because news get digested, you know. It's just like there's so many things that goes around when there's some major news like CPI. So I'm like, no, I'm not fucking around here. I'm like, fuck it, I'm out, you know. It's like boom. Okay, so just to do some round math. Okay, so this one was a 2.5, like 2.4 something, but let's say 2.5 just to round it up. And yeah, so that was good. It kind of sucks because I really wanted to get that 3-1. But I was like, with that news, I was like, nah. And after that, I was like, all right, you know, I was patting my down, but I was tapping my back. But you know, at the same time, if it would have melt like further, I'll be like, no, you know, so mad because we're always like that as a trader, right? But leave the emotion on the side, you know, just be happy, you know, because when you secure profits, nobody went broke securing profits. Okay, doesn't matter if you're securing 1%, 2%, 3%, 5%. You should secure profits, you know. So just secure profits. Nobody gets broke securing profits. Okay. So now is AUD CAD. Yeah, look at this area here, man. It's been very well respected. And this daily doji, look like it's gonna go to the upside next week. So, anyways, I'm not really interested now to AUD CAD at this point. So I'm gonna remove this label, move it down over here, and we'll take a look at it next week. But now, you know, there's no interest. Cheers. Euro GPY. Euro GPY was the lost. Okay, so I lost 1% there. That sucks. Man, everything was aligned. So let's try to break it down and see what was the mistake here, or if there was a mistake, or it just didn't play out. Okay, so let's take a look at it. So the weekly is bullish. Okay, so weekly is bullish. We got the pullback. Okay, cool, excellent. Where's my area of interest? Oh, right here. Why is it deleted? Oh, okay. I know why I did delete it. But the area of interest was right here. Okay, so let's put daily area of interest. Okay, so the daily area of interest was right there. So we went down to this daily area of interest and we went down a couple of times, but we went here and start rejecting. I was like, all right, sweet. Okay, I think one of the mistake, no, because this trade was on, oh yeah, maybe that's one thing I should have seen is that daily doji, which is kind of a red flag. But still, okay, let's take a look. 4 hour. So 4 hour we were bullish. Okay, so let's recap this. Weekly is bullish, daily was bullish already, right? Because if you look, you know, from here, from this low to this high, anything in between is bullish. Okay, 4 hour flipped bullish. Okay, so 4 hour went bearish. So right here, we're bearish on the 4 hour. Here, we're still bearish. Once we broke over here, we broke this high. Now we're bullish. So now what you do, you just wait for the higher low potential, which I use the golden zone as an indication. I don't trade based out of that. It's just to find an area where my higher low potential can be. and it kind of hit somewhere in here. So I was like, all right, great. Okay, we got a high low potential. So now let's go take a look at the lower time frame. Let's go take a look at the 1 hour. So 1 hour, I think 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. Yeah, the what? Is 1 hour was bearish when I took it? 30-minute was bullish. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I think I just find out my mistake here. 1 hour was still bearish. Yeah, this clearly the mistake. This is clearly the mistake. So 1 hour was bearish. Okay, so 1 hour was bearish from there to there. And here, and bam. But I took it based on the 30-minute. So if you look on the 30-minute, 30-minute was so if you look here, we're bearish, we're still bearish, and now we're bullish. Okay, so this was exactly why I took that trade. Price came down, we got a nice engulfing candle right here. Look at the entry right at the opening of the candle. Boom, took it to the upside. But the mistake was the H1 was still bearish. Okay, so the H1 was still bearish. So lesson learned, don't fuck around when the H1 is still bearish. Cheers, guys. Hey, any question, guys, you feel free to ask, eh? And don't forget to smash that goddamn like button, okay? So yeah, here was the mistake. I love doing this with you guys because this is how you can, find out and realize, because this is exactly what I call journaling. This is journaling live with you guys. Okay. I didn't have time this week actually to review my trades. I was super busy with the business. So I was super, super, super busy. So I didn't have time to review my trades. So I love doing that with you because it allowed me to exactly see what was my mistake. And, no cap, just like this is true. I just realized it with you, right? So yeah, anyways, it cannot be more real than that. Okay, so if there's any question about that one, guys, let me know. But we're gonna jump on GA. Let's see, GA. I don't have any trade on GA, but there's a trade idea on GA coming up, if I'm not wrong. Let's see. This is where you start taking notes. Holy, look at this. GA looking dope. GA looking good, but now it's melting way too far. So hopefully it's gonna retrace. We still have tomorrow, but so far the weekly looks interesting. Okay, why? Because we did create this higher high, and now price coming down to retest the weekly area of interest, which is also inside this weekly golden zone, which is perfect. Double confirmation. We just need to respect this area, but maybe we're gonna reject this area of interest, which is on the daily. So if you move down to the daily time frame, this is the area of interest. If you look, you've got a resistance, resistance, resistance. And I'm sure if we go further, we can find some more. We got some more resistance here. So this area of interest can be super valid, and that should be around the safety net of the fib, if I'm not wrong. Let's check it out just for fun. Yeah, the safety net is right here, this 764. So until we respect that and we respect this zone, I'm still looking bullish. Okay. So now for us to be able to take this trade, we need the daily to go back bullish. Okay, so let's update this line right here. So this is our lower low. I'm not gonna count that as an elbow. So now it's not looking nice, because what we need is price, let's say, to do something like this, boom, retest to go up. That would be the best. Because if not, I mean, now price needs to break here to become bullish, which kind of kill the RR, which sucks, So, I mean, I thought it was looking nicer than that, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see what happened next week. But the weekly does really nice. It does look very nice. ADGPY. ADGPY. Cheers, guys. Okay. I was just watching if the wifey was there. Okay, so the weekly time frame. Okay, AUDGPY. Do we have anything here? All right, so we're risk testing this daily. Um, yeah, AUDGPY is kind of, I don't know, man. It's playing around for a while now. Yeah, I'm not interested anymore in AUDGPY. Fuck it. AUDUSD. AUD, Man, look at this. We are bearish since like August. Since August 2022. We're jammed in that range. Okay. Maybe now it's time to start moving. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily is jammed over here. We create a new lower low. We broke, retest. Now we got a daily engulfing. But we still need a daily to go back to go bullish if we want to take that. Let's say maybe an intraday. Why do I have this on my watch list? ADUSD. What the fuck? Hold on. Wait a second. Am I missing something here? Hold on. Hold on. Wait a second. Time out. Time out. Time out. Daily. Daily is bearish. Weekly is bearish. Daily is bearish. Okay. Daily is bearish from there to there. Okay. From there, this we need to remove this. Okay. Because we killed that area of interest. Now we came down. Okay. Look at this. I got this. So now we're retesting the previous structure. Okay. Interesting. So the weekly is bearish. The daily is bearish. We're retesting previous structure. Let's take a look at the fib level for fun. Okay. Just for fun. All right. We are right here at this golden zone. Okay. Okay. 4 hour. 4 hour now is bullish. Okay. So let's move this up here. Oh, I think we got something very crunchy here. Okay. So let's move this alert right up here. So we got something pretty nice here. AUDUSD. If AUDUSD do this, breaks under that support, retest creating a lower high potential to take it down. This is exactly in this area where I'm going to be looking for entries. Okay. So take some notes. Chop, chop. Guys, cheers. Let's see. I think I saw a question popping. Oh, by the way, Munir, we're coming to GU. Hopefully I hope you're still there. David, what's up, David? Hello, Sasha. Do you feel like your win rate is higher, lower on particular day of the week? Thanks. When I was scalping, mostly like Wednesday, Thursday was pretty good. Since I'm mostly now swing / intraday, I don't see huge difference. The only day that I'm not really winning is on Mondays, and the simple reason is I don't. It's really rare. I took trades on Sundays, and Mondays. You know, just like, man, even if I take a trade on Monday, it's really rare that's gonna hit TP on that same day. You know, it's gonna hit TP probably on Tuesday. So, yeah, not since I'm swing. There's no very particular day. Friday, I try to very rarely, like, if there's something very good, I might get into that trade on Friday, but it's gonna be like an intraday. Or maybe something very obvious to swing until next week, but has to be very spectacular. Okay. If not, I try to be in and out on Friday because I don't want to hold it during the weekend most of the time. But that's me, right? Hopefully that answered the question. Okay, so let's move on to USD So weekly USD CHF. Man, it was looking nice, man. Hopefully this. Okay, listen to this. We're Thursday night, so if this closes as doji on a weekly, we're gonna have something nice. We're gonna have something nice. Because this shit can get down after. So let's see. Boom. Right here. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Let's see on the daily. All right. So now the daily just created a higher high, which is perfect. Perfect. Okay, guys. Look at this. Boom. Okay. Take some notes. Okay. Take some notes. Let me remove this arrow here so it's less confusing. Okay, so the weekly is bearish. Okay, guys, you see that? The weekly is bearish. The daily now is bullish. We need the daily to break under here, come up, retest to continue to the downside. Okay, plain and simple. Plain and simple. This USD CHF, it can be nice. Okay, so hold on. Wait a second. Now I'm excited. We got something pretty cool here. So AUD/USD is going on top. USD CHF is going here. Okay, so this is the two nicest one coming up. Of course, the H4 needs to go bearish. Okay, of course, the H4 needs to go bearish. Right now, let's update the line from there to there. All right, so this is the high. Perfect. Okay, so all right, cool. GCAD, and we're getting close to GU, buddy. Let me go see. I think I saw a question popping out. Give me 1 sec here. Hey, Sasha, I haven't been active in the Discord, but I've still been trading, still looking for consistency. Did you have any gold or GG trade this week? Sorry, I missed it. Just got here. Hey, Lucas, man, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from Discord now. It's just like I've been so busy. Actually, the course is being like I'm gonna remove the course once the Teachable subscription ends, which is in November. I'm removing the course. I just don't have time right now. So the thing I might do is a boot camp for the existing student that already took the course. Then take like a boot camp there and there. You can always send me private question if you're a part of our group. No matter what, I'm gonna be there. It's just I'm trying to stay away. I actually kind of deleted every distraction because I'm super busy. And yeah, so we're gonna do probably like boot camps there and there. And if you have any question, you feel free to ask. And hold on, wait a second. I've been asking. You have any gold? Yeah, I did. I didn't trade gold. I mostly now these days, Lucas. I don't know if you've been following it for a while, but I've been mostly now swing / intraday. It's being better for my lifestyle right now because I got to spend less time on the chart, so it's definitely better. And I had only one GJ trade. I still scalp GJ. Sometimes gold, very rarely now these days, but mostly GJ I do scalp, and I use the H4 dogtail setup that you know already because you've been in the Discord with us. So only had one, and it was actually today. Okay, the rest was mostly intraday and swing trade. Okay, and don't be shy to reach out directly to me, Lucas. Be my pleasure to help you out. Okay, cheers, guys. Okay, so let's continue. So we got GCAT next. Let's take a look. Do we have a potential for next week? Yo, what's going on here? Look like GCAD's not giving us any potential. Look at this. This is about to break and turn bearish. Okay, so if it do close under here, it's going to become bearish. Oh, the daily is now bearish. Shoot. Okay, so let's update this. So let's move on this there to there, there to there. So now the daily, this is the daily lower low. And this is the daily high, lower high. There we go. Perfect. You know what? If the weekly closed bearish, though, that means that Monday, the weekly and the daily are bearish. We just need the FUAR to be bearish, which is already are. And we're going to be able to trade this. I was about to say bitch, but not that I say bitch. Let's remove this alert then, because this alert is not valid anymore. I don't want to be confused. Okay, you know what? Let's wait and see for next week. But this, I'm gonna leave GCAT up here because if price does this and retest this here next week to continue down, that will be very, very, very interesting because this is clearly an area of interest. Okay, so let me delete that for now. But we're gonna keep an eye. I'm gonna just move it down a bit. Let's take a look at GBP Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. Also, this is also beautiful. I'm actually gonna move that up a notch because GBP looks pretty nice. We are right at the weekly area of interest, which is perfect. This is this area where we're waiting to continue to the upside, or this area here. Okay, which is the daily area of interest. But looks pretty nice. If you look at the weekly also, if you look with our fib, this is also inside that golden zone right there. So double confirmation. Perfect. Amazing. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily is still bullish from here to here. Perfect. 4 hour now. Since we reached this area, now we just need, we're going to update that line. Here from there to there, we got this. So here, I'm going to place an alert saying H4 going bullish. And if it does, I'm going to be very interested. Okay? Perfect. Cheers, guys. Okay. Entity CAD, I keep it here because, I've been watching this pair since, you guys know since when, if you've been following me for a while, like probably around like January, March, somewhere around here. I've been watching this pair. I was waiting for the pullback here. But now, look at this. We are under this area. We got a nice engulfing candle, bearish. Looks like it's coming down now, God damn it. Can't believe I didn't take that trade. So now we got a daily bearish, and we got the 4 hour bearish. So let's update that line. Lower low. And higher low. Where is it? Lower high. Sorry. Perfect. Man. Okay. So you know what? If next week we get a potential, lower high here, I'm going to take it to the downside as an intraday trade. So I'm going to keep an eye on this. Okay, GU, George, we're here. Oh, Munir. Was it Munir? I can't remember. Hold on, wait a second. How much percentage this week, Sash? It was not that big this week. We lost 1% on, was it Euro GPY? I can't remember. Well, whatever. We lost 1% that one. I did 1.5 on the scalp of GJ. So that means I'm 0.5% up. And I need 2.5 on the, God damn it. What was the pair that we just discussed? AUD CAD? Yeah, AUD CAD. So I did 2.5 on AUD CAD. So hold on, wait a second. I lost one. I made 1.5. So I'm 0.5 up plus 2.5, 3. So I'm 3% up. Jeez, that was hard. I guess it's the double IP is starting to kick in. So yeah, 3% up so far this week. So nothing crazy, but decent. Actually, I thought I was lower than that because I completely forgot about my GJ trade. So which is, it brought me back because without the GJ trade, I would be like only at 1.5. So okay, so let's go back to GU. GU, baby, GU. And I think we're gonna be okay. Hold on, let's go take a look at GU. Okay, so GU right now, GU as we speak is bearish. Okay, we are bearish. This is the lower low. We cannot move the line yet because the weekly is not closed. So we are bearish. hold on, wait a second. This is old, and this is, yeah, this was before. Hold on, let me check here. So the area of interest to retest now, yeah, let's update this. It's gonna be here. If we move to the left, oh yeah, definitely. So now for GU, what you want is for price to come back up here, retest to continue down. Okay, since we broke. I'm talking about swing here. Okay, let's take a look at the daily. The daily is bearish. So now we got this and this. Okay, so daily is bearish, and 4-hour is now bearish also. So let's change that for red, for lower low, and H4 lower high. Perfect. Of course, you can always sell, when there's that potential of lower high here, to continue down. But personally, I always sell at the area of interest on the daily or the weekly. Okay, meaning that now on the daily, let's see. Okay, so basically the weekly area of interest, there's one right here. Is there another one in between those red lines now? I guess here, yeah, right there. So here, there's one. So if we do retest this area here, that's going to be the weekly area of interest number 1, and this is going to be the number 2. So if we do retest here, I'm going to be interested, I'm going to be interested. But if we don't retest, I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. So that's my thought for GU, guys. I'm trying to see, I think. Is the wifey here? She's not there yet. Okay. So yeah. So basically, that's pretty much for GU. Nothing like that's gonna happen on Monday and Tuesday. Okay. So probably like maybe not next week, probably the other one. So that's why I don't have a tag here, a label, because I'm not following that one closely for now. I'm gonna keep an eye on it, don't get me wrong, but I'm not gonna follow it that much, let's see here. I'm here, Gustavo. I don't know. I'm not sure what you mean. My TP 235. 235. 235. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so you're already in GU. Okay, interesting. Good. Yeah, it's probably gonna come down, but I'm waiting for that retest for the big move, Because at one point you need to have some rules and standard. For me, it's just like I need to come back to this area of interest before, so. Which, don't get me wrong, here it did happen. Hold on, wait a second. Yeah, here we got a wick. Hold on, I'm hearing some funky noise here. You don't shout. You don't shout. Ouais? Ton char. Ça fait longtemps que t'es là? Ok, je check depuis tantôt, je le vois pas. Même là, je viens de checker, je le vois pas. Ok. Sorry, guys. The wifey did some magic. So, yeah. So, by the way, Munir, actually, this week actually retested this area. So it's kind of not bad. It's kind of not bad. So we got the daily here retesting. So let's see where I would have been able to take entry if there's a possible way to take one. So here, 4-hour went. Okay, so if you see here, 4-hour went bullish. And Yeah, no possible entry for myself because it's just became bearish. So now it's bearish. I would wait for the pullback here to take it to the downside. Yeah. So hopefully that answered questions. Any other question, guys? Cheers. Hey, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for all of you watching the replays. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out directly to me on IG. It would be my pleasure to help you guys. And we're going to be live again and once again on Tuesday morning for a live session. So make sure to tune in. I'll see you there. Thank you so much and have a great evening. Take care, guys. Cheers.